Okay, welcome back. So, let's begin the Landsmeet. Go to Redcliffe Castle, where I'll find my army. Or, well, a portion of it. A very, very small portion. No, I think the dwarves would have thousands upon thousands of soldiers. But that's just my perspective. Gathering at Redcliffe Castle because Eamon said so. Yeah. We still have those recruits there. And what we also got now are these dwarves right here.
These humans speak of darkspawn as if they've suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Are they blind?
And here are the golems. 2 stone golems. Well, I guess Balin might have sent all the golems he already had in storage, essentially.
And the boy died. Even after all that. It's magic. That's what it is. Evil.
Okay. Bantigan.
You have restored Eamon.
I understand you've acquired all the allies you could. That's good. We can call the Landsmeet if you are ready. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Let's go to Denerim now.
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calanhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Caelan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
If Anora rules, let her speak for herself.
Ah, the Grey Warden recruit. I thought we might meet again. You have my sympathies on what happened to your order. It is unfortunate that they chose to turn against Ferelden.
Enough of this. When does the Landsmeet begin?
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Cauthrien. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
If you truly want to save this land, stand with us.
I should put my faith in untried foreign hands? Do you think I'm blind? Cailan depended on the Grey Warden's prowess against the Darkspawn, and look how well that ended. Let us speak of reality rather than tall tales. Stories will not save us.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this blight.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
Have you known Loghain for a long time?
My sister married King Merrick while he was still in exile. At that time, he and Loghain were inseparable. The wild prince who'd never seen the inside of a castle, and the farmer's son. When Loghain joined Merrick's rebels, he was just a raw-boned boy, but he got on one knee to swear that he would see Ferelden free or die trying.
You sound like you admire him.
He made us a free people once more. You can't know what it was like to grow up as a vassal in your own land, while poncy little Orlesians minced around in their silks. I would never have believed he would do anything but what was best for Ferelden. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Okay. However, the Landsmeet.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Arl's sitting room.
Are you from Denerim?
No, I'm from Redcliffe. Lady Isolde brought me here to be her chambermaid last spring. I've family here, though. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
Even though you're talking to someone who is higher ranked than she is? Never mind.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend? So, full of...
Ah, Warden. I trust you've made yourself comfortable.
Yes, very nice.
Good, because it's likely to be your last rest for a while. This is Elena. She's...
I am Queen Anora's handmaiden. She sent me here to ask for your help.
Or perhaps the young lady prefers to speak for herself.
Why would Anora ask us for help?
The Queen, she is in a difficult position. She loved her husband, no? And trusted her father to protect him. When he returns with no king and only dark rumors, what is she to think? She worries, no? But when she tries to speak with him, he does not answer. He tells her not to trouble herself.
I'm still not seeing where our help comes in.
So she goes to Howe. A visit from the Queen to the new Earl of Denerim is only a matter of courtesy, and she demands answers.
I guess that didn't go well.
He calls her every sort of name, traitor being the kindest, and locks her in a guest room.
She has soldiers. Let them free her.
If the palace guard besiege Howe's estate, my lady will certainly be killed before they can reach her. I think her life is in danger. I heard Howe say she would be a greater ally dead than alive, especially if her death could be blamed on Arl Eamon.
With Loghain, nah. For a country, for thousands of lives, killing your own daughter sounds actually acceptable. Call me a monster, but if thousands of lives would be saved because of that, as opposed to getting, thousands of people dying, then yes, I do find that acceptable. Give me good reason to believe this crazy story.
Because you do not want Loghain ruling Ferelden, and if Anora can speak at the Landsmeet, her voice would sway many nobles.
We may have no choice but to trust Anora. The Queen is well loved. If Loghain succeeded in pinning her death on me, I'm not sure that's a risk we can afford to take.
You're right, we have to help.
I have some uniforms. Earl Howe hires so many new guards every day. A few more will not cause much stir. I will show you to the servants' entrance. We must slip in and out with my queen before anyone is the wiser. I will go ahead to Howe's estate. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Alright.
Right. As you wish.
I went to the village of Haven and found nothing but a
I'm
dead...
glad you decided to help.
Perhaps if I had
With Anora's knowledge, we have a far better chance against Loghain.
I don't trust this Erlina, she knows too much.
She's obviously more than a maidservant, but I imagine it's useful for Anora to have a trusted attendant who can move more freely than she herself. And consider what aid she and the Queen might be to us. If Anora has truly turned against her father, she becomes the one thing we lack. Someone with a true understanding of Loghain's plans and allies. With her guidance, we can form a far more successful strategy against him.
What do you know about Queen Anora?
She and Kaelin were promised as children and practically raised together. She was a smart child, knew how to listen, and how to blink those big blue eyes and get anything she wanted. Her mother's looks, her father's brains, and the best tutoring Merrick's money could buy. It's a potent combination.
Do you truly think Loghain's daughter would turn on him? Well, if you think your father is gonna destroy the country, yeah.
From Erlina's story, he turned against her first. If he truly intends to sacrifice her, I think it will be strong motivation to break the parental bonds. In any event, I would far rather have the opportunity to ask such things of her than simply hear about her murder. If Anora speaks out against Loghain, hers would indeed be one of the most powerful voices of the Landsmeet.
Alistair?
I haven't been here in a while. They've changed the dining room. Ask away. Of course.
Okay.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan?
Yeah.
As you wish.
Let's go. Okay, I'm going to take Zevran.
Yes.
Oghren. Morrigan. Actually, no.
Yes.
Sten. Then I'm gonna assault House. There is a quest line you do get, the Black Wolf, I think it is. The Wolf quest line, which you can then complete, and I can start it right now. Let me just get out of here.
Not Gunari architecture, but adequate.
It's Antivan tradition to throw coins in such a well as this. Supposedly it brings one luck.
And to where shall we go now? The city beckons.
Yeah. Well, there's the Arl of Redcliffe estate. Actually, I think you need to complete the quest there with Howe. So I'll do that. Oh, random encounter. How nice. Come on. Give me the random event and get the fuck out of my way. I know exactly what this is gonna be. And
so
here we
is
go.
The mighty Grey Warden at long last. The crows send their greetings once again.
So they sent you, Taliesin. Or did you volunteer for the job?
I volunteered, of course. When I heard that the great Zevran had gone rogue, I simply had to see it for myself.
Is that so? Well, here I am, in the flesh.
You can return with me, Zevran. I know why you did this, and I don't blame you. It's not too late. Come back and we'll make up a story. Anyone can make a mistake.
Of course, I'd need to be dead first, right?
And I'm not about to let that happen.
What? You've gone soft.
I'm sorry, my old friend, but the answer is no. I'm not coming back. And you should have stayed in Antiva.
Now we go. Watch out, trap there. Watch out.
You're no match for me!
Victory shall be mine! You'll pay for that feat! I'm going to enjoy it!
Longer I can hold.
I've been
Yeah, this is not pleasant.
itching for a good fight! How about you? I've been itching for a good fight!
I'll try you later! From underneath you!
Yeah. Okay. They did slaughter me there. Because I just didn't care to take it as a serious challenge. Now I will. This is one of those few encounters I was talking about a few videos ago that are actually a good challenge.
Watch out, trap there.
You can return.
I sent...
Alright.
Watch out. Watch out. won't take long.
Play a little.
As you wish.
You're no match for me! You're getting sloppy! Look at this mess! I love it! They'll never know what hit them. It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be
I don't believe it. I can't fall here.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
This won't take long. As you like.
No mercy.
Okay. It is all done.
What say you? By all means, they will assume that I am dead along with Taliesin. So long as I do not make my presence known to them, they will not seek me out.
That's a good thing, right?
A very good thing. It is in fact what I had hoped for ever since you decided not to kill me. I have enjoyed our company, but I am wondering if it is not time for me to leave. That would be the practical thing to do, no? There is a freedom awaiting me that I have never known. But I suppose the decision is yours. Will you let me go?
I wish you would stay. I need your help.
Do you? I suppose there are worse things I could do with my time than save the world.
I ask that you stay as a friend.
And who could resist such a request? Very well. I will not abandon you. Let us return to the task at hand, then. There is still much to be done, yes?
Yeah.
Your wish? Whatever you'd like to ask.
Can you tell me about that last mission now?
Yes, I suppose it is time. You have been a good friend to me after all. There is no reason to be silent. There is a reason I accepted this mission in Ferelden, far away from home, and it had nothing to do with any thought that I might leave the Crows. Meeting you, after all, was quite an accident. My last mission before this one did not end well.
It failed, or something else? Is this a story or a confession?
I do not know. A little of both, perhaps. You must realize that until that day I was cocky and arrogant. I was the best crow in Antiva, I believed, and I bragged of my conquests often, both as an assassin and lover.
You are more cocky and arrogant?
Indeed. I was often told I was insufferable, right before I ended up in bed with someone. Such is how it was. One of the crow masters grew tired of my boasting. My bid for an incredibly difficult mark was accepted, much to my surprise. A wealthy merchant with many guards and completely silent. Taliesin agreed to be part of my team, as well as an elven lass named Rina. She was a marvel. Tough, smooth, wicked. Eyes that gleamed like justice. Everything I thought I desired.
And you fell in love.
Rina was special. I had closed off my heart, I thought. But she touched something within me. It frightened me. When Taliesin revealed to me that Rina had accepted a bribe from the merchant, told him of our plan, I readily agreed that she needed to pay the price and allowed Taliesin to kill her. Rina begged me not to. On her knees, with tears in her eyes, she told me that she loved me and had not betrayed us. I laughed in her face and said that even if it were true, I didn't care.
But that wasn't true. Oh, and you killed her.
Taliesin cut her throat, and I watched her bleed as she stared up at me. I spat on her for betraying the crows. When Taliesin and I finally assassinated the merchant, we found the true source of his information. Rina had not betrayed us, after all.
You had no way of knowing that, Zevran.
Of course not. I didn't care to know. I wanted to tell the crows what we had done, our mistake. Taliesin convinced me not to. He said it would be a foolish waste. So we reported that Rina had died in the attempt. We needn't have bothered. The crows knew what we had done. The master who disliked me told me so to my face. He said the crows knew, and they didn't care. And one day, my turn would come.
Why? No, so you felt guilty.
I felt empty. I felt as if I was nothing. I felt as if she had been nothing. You once asked why I wanted to leave the crows. In truth, what I wanted was to die. What better way than to throw myself at one of the fabled Grey Wardens? And then, this happened, and here I am.
Do you still want to die?
No. What I want is to begin again. Whatever it is I sought by leaving Antiva, I think I have found it. I owe you a great deal.
You owe me nothing, Zevran.
Let us return to your mission, shall we? Suddenly, I do not feel like standing about.
Oh.
Always ready. Your wish? Whatever you'd... Your wish. Again? I'm...
Well, that was not expected, actually. Oh well.
On it.
I didn't expect to actually lose approval with him, but hey.
Over here!
Anyway, Costin here, signing out.